It's at our fingertips, our smartphones, our tablets, and our laptop computers. And Apple has just changed the game with the release of Apple Intelligence. This is going to be a major game changer for so many people in personal lives and in business. So let's deep dive in. This is James with Net News Ledger from Thunder Bay.
All right, let's dive in. We're going deep on Apple Intelligence today.
No, yeah.
It's everywhere. iPhones, iPads, Macs. It's a big deal.
Huge. Not just a feature, more like the whole deal, yeah.
Right. iPhones. We're talking the whole iPhone 16 lineup, plus the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max.
And don't forget iPads. A17 Pro chip, M1, and all the newer ones, they've got it too.
And the Max. M1 and later. Big changes.
If you're in, Australia, Canada, Ireland.
New Zealand, South Africa, the UK, or the US, you're in the Apple Intelligence Zone. Lucky you.
It's not about speed anymore, though. It's how we use these things. They're like partners now, not just tools.
That's what's so wild about it. Let's start with photos. You can search by, describing what you remember, no more tagging, just photo of my dog in a birthday hat, and boom.
Like instant access to your memory bank, yeah.
Totally. And get this, there's this cleanup tool. Gets rid of anything you don't want in the photo. Say goodbye to photo bombers.
Makes you think, though. Images, manipulating them. New territory.
True, true. And it gets crazier. The memories feature, you type in a description and it makes a whole movie. Chapters, music, the whole 9 yards.
It's like a highlight reel, but AI-powered. Picking up on the emotion, the flow,
So cool. All right, shifting gears. Image Playground. This is where things get artsy. Create your own images, themes, effects.
And it uses your photos. Think about making images with friends, dropping them into presentations, messages, super personalized.
And remember emojis. They're like Genmoji now. You type happy octopus with a chef hat, it gives you options, you customize, boom.
This could change how we, express ourselves online, Not just a smiley face anymore.
Right. Okay, note-taking time. The Notes app. It's got Image Wand now. Circle a sketch. Boom. Polished image right there.
This is where the on-device models come in. They learn from what you do, so Image Wand makes stuff that fits your note.
Makes sense. So it's about clarity, not just pretty pictures. And writers out there, get ready. Writing tools are here.
Rewrite, proofread, summaries, the works. And it's across all the Apple stuff. Your Mac, your iPhone, everything.
There's describe your change. You tell it what you want to improve, like the tone or whatever.
It's not just following orders anymore. It's understanding what you mean.
Amazing. And then there's Siri. New look. Way more conversational. Gone are the robot days.
It's like she's finally learned how to, chat like a normal person. And she's smart now, too.
Yeah. Full of product info. Like having Apple support on speed dial.
Speaking of seeing things differently, let's talk visual intelligence. This is where the iPhone 16 cameras really shine.
Okay, yeah, tell me everything. I've been waiting for this.
It's like your camera can understand what it sees. Pointed at some text, foreign language. It's translated just like that.
Hold on, real-time translation? That's wild.
And copy text, grab phone numbers, even search Google for stuff it sees.
Okay, that's sci-fi level. But hold on, what about privacy? Does Apple see everything now?
Good question. Apple's been very clear, it's all you. You decide when it's on, when Google gets used, all that thing.
That's good. I like being in control. Okay, hit me with the last big one.
Ready for this? ChatGPT is built in. Siri and writing tools.
Wait, ChatGPT, the one everyone's talking about?
Yep. Ask Siri something, it can use all that ChatGPT knowledge for answers. Not just web links, real info.
Whoa. Game changer. What about writing tools? How does it work there?
There's this compose feature. You're writing something, need help, ask ChatGPT to write it for you. Even images. Crazy, right?
A co-writer in my pocket, basically. This update is packed.
And it's all about privacy, like we said. Turn it on or off. You choose what gets shared.
That's awesome. So Apple Intelligence, it's a lot to take in, but what's next? What's coming down the pipeline?
Well, they've been hinting at some really interesting stuff. A Siri that, gets you. Knows your schedule, makes suggestions before you even think of them.
That sounds kind of creepy, but also really cool.
Right. And think about, your home adjusting to you. Lights, temperature, based on your mood.
Whoa, sign me up. But seriously, where does this all go?
It's all about making things personal. Healthcare, maybe, with wearables giving you custom advice.
That's the future, but privacy, that's the big question. Right?
Definitely. That's why Apple's focus on-device processing is so important. Your data stays put, less risk.
So it's not just convenience, it's keeping our info safe. That's key.
It's about finding the right balance. Innovation, but responsibility, too. It's not just Apple. The whole tech world's got to figure this out.
So this Apple Intelligence thing, it's a big leap, right? What's the biggest change for you?
For me, it's the shift from like tools to partners. AI is not just a feature, is how we think, how we work.
I'm with you on that. Okay, let's get specific. That cleanup tool in Photos, that's straight up magic.
It's impressive. Remove stuff, fills in the background, seamless.
Photo bombers, be warned. But seriously, it's so easy to use.
That's Apple, making hard stuff simple.
And speaking of easy, the Memories feature. It's like a personal filmmaker making sense of all those photos and videos.
AI figuring out the themes, the mood, even the story. It's amazing.
Genmoji. Pure fun. Emojis, but on steroids.
I think it's more than just fun. It's like new ways to be ourselves online, you know?
Right. More personality. Giving emojis a voice, almost. An image wand. Note takers are going to go nuts for this.
It's like AI for creativity, right? Sketch something rough, boom, polished image. And it learns from your notes so the images make sense.
So clarity and communication, not just making it pretty, I like that. But writing tools, I gotta admit, I'm a little scared.
Understandable. But these tools, they're not taking over, they're helpers. Writers' blockbusters, you know, making things better.
True. Rewrite, summarize, that's actually super helpful.
And describe your change. You're basically telling the AI what you want. It's like a writing coach.
So less guesswork, more control. I'm starting to like these tools.
It's about working smarter, not harder. Then we've got Siri, new look, way smarter.
Sleek new design, super responsive, feels almost human now.
And with ChatGPT, it's a knowledge powerhouse. Answers, not just links.
Personal research assistant at your service. And it knows all about Apple products. That's huge.
Like an Apple genius right in your pocket.
Okay, visual intelligence. This is where things get, like, mind-bending.
The iPhone 16 camera, it's not just a camera anymore. It understands what it sees. Translation, copying text, finding phone numbers.
For possibilities, it's insane.
And remember ChatGPT. Imagine pointing your camera at something complicated, asking it how it works. Or a math problem, getting instant help.
Okay, my brain is fried. This is next level.
But the ethics, that's important. And Apple's all about giving you control. You turn it on, you choose what gets shared.
I feel better knowing that. So this whole Apple Intelligence thing, what's your big takeaway? What blew your mind?
For me, it's that AI's here now. It's not the future, it's today. And it's changing how we do, well, everything.
It's exciting and a little scary, really.
Totally. But gotta stay curious, gotta keep learning. This is just the beginning.
Well said. Okay, folks, that was a lot. Smarter photos, AI writing buddies, a new Siri, mind-blowing camera stuff. Apple Intelligence is, well, it's intense.
And we're just scratching the surface. The future's looking pretty smart.
So, big question. Is this a good thing? We've been all gung-ho, but are there downsides we're missing?
That's the thing with any powerful tool, right? There's always the risk of someone using it the wrong way.
Like clean up in photos, great for, fixing stuff. But what about faking images? How do we know what's real anymore?
We gotta be smart, look closer, question what we see. It's a whole new world of, like, visual literacy.
Right, our BS detectors need an upgrade. But okay, enough of the doom and gloom. What about the cool stuff coming next?
Now you're talking. Think about Siri, but it knows your schedule, your likes and dislikes, suggests stuff before you even think about it.
Like a mind reader. Creepy, but cool.
And homes that adapt to you.
Mood lighting, perfect temperature. All automatic.
Future is now. But seriously, what about healthcare? Wearables giving us personalized advice? That's gotta be huge.
Huge, but data privacy, that's the big if. Who's seeing all that info? And this is where Apple's on-device thing shines. Your data stays put, less risk of leaks and hacks.
So it's not just about being fancy, it's about keeping us safe. Exactly. Finding that balance is crucial. And it's not just Apple. The whole tech world needs to step up. The future's got to be ethical and safe.
Sounds like we're on the edge of, like, a tech revolution. What do you think the long-term impact of this Apple Intelligence will be?
Hard to say, but it could be as big as the smartphone. Not just new stuff, but a whole new way of thinking and doing things.
We're basically evolving along with technology, getting smarter right along with our devices.
Exactly. Exciting times, but we got to be careful. Think about the big questions. What's AI's role? What are the risks? How do we make sure it helps everyone?
Big questions indeed. Okay, after all that, I'm feeling, excited and kind of overwhelmed. It's a whole new world out there.
It is, but we're all in this together.
Yeah.
Just got to stay curious, keep learning, and we'll figure it out.
Well said. So listeners, don't be afraid to dive in, ask questions, share your thoughts, and let's shape this future together. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back with more soon. Until then, stay curious.